So, I guess calling this boss Dynamo Man is good, because calling him Generator Man would be weird. Not impossible for the Mega Man series, but a little weird. The downside is, no kid is immediately going to understand that Dynamo Man is the electric boss. Anyway, hello, yes, it's Mega Man and bass time. So, here we are back in Grenade Man stage, except now it's generator themed. So, definitely my favorite part of this stage is the song. This might be one of my favorite songs in the game. I don't know, this game has a very solid soundtrack, but I love this song. It's very catchy. As mentioned last time, Tengu Blade is kind of dual purpose. It can be your up-close attack, and it is certainly very powerful. It's been taking these things out no problem, but if you need a projectile, it can also function as a projectile. It can just throw out a blade beam. Highly useful. So yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said this is basically just Grenade Man stage. Though, admittedly, while these fire guys are here, we don't have the same gimmick where we have to, like, run along a set of blocks that are exploding because the fire guys. And I kind of like that one, honestly. I thought that was a pretty good stage gimmick. Ah well, this stage isn't bad. It's an interesting setup for— oh wow, dang, good kill. Good going, me. But yeah, interesting setup. We've got this upper area here. There are a few, like, secret areas that are mostly here for these CDs and whatnot. Like this right here. Need to have the flamethrower in order to get this one. No big deal, because Dynamo Man's our last target. Weird that these guys respawn, though. I don't entirely understand that. But yeah, I don't want to call this a maze, but it's got something that's, like, a little indirect in its setup, like right here. That CD is now uncovered, but in order to get it, we actually have to go around this general area. Just gonna take the safe ice block path, and wrap back around over to here to nab this, and let's just avoid that. Go away, projectile. Alright, so anyway, yeah, up here we've got a mini-boss. Otherwise, this is entirely too short a stage. And this one's kind of a pain, though, to be fair, I opted to not go with a weakness for this one. But to be fair, Vulcan Cannon can— well, it's helpful. I don't want to say do damage, because it very specifically did not. But it's very helpful for moments like that. It's a bit more flexible than a lot of the weapons we have. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And I kind of just opted to go for the safety strat of just jump over the beam, just jump and fire, and then we're good. Oh, got slime though. Not a fan of slime. So yeah, anyway, the little whatevers on the side will just respawn forever if you don't kill the guys at the top. Guys at the top do take a lot of hits though. Again, I should have been using weapons, but I wasn't. Alright, that's one down, and if you don't want to deal with that laser attack anymore, you should just kill this guy and he won't respawn. Guy on the right is on his own, but at the same time, the laser attack isn't hard to dodge, so I kind of almost preferred it here. The other projectiles force me to kind of move around and, you know, dodge actively. I don't appreciate that. I want to just stand in place and jump and get over a laser. Oh well. The other guy just auto-died once the spawner was destroyed, so— worked out for me. So this is an interesting gimmick right here. The light here won't hurt you or anything. It's not an enemy, but it will lead us through this dark room, which is useful because there's so many ways to die in here. You could probably tell from the spikes, but yeah, going in blindly is not recommended. You will more than likely fall on spikes, unless you can really just guess at what the designers were thinking. Which you might be able to, I don't know. Maybe you just share brain cells with the people who made Mega Man and Bass. It could happen, it's not an impossibility. But yeah, it's an easy enough section anyway, it just involves a little bit of waiting. Though, you know, since it is a section like that, the task doesn't have to waste time. Speedrunners in general can just charge through that, but, you know. I am not a speedrunner, and to be fair, I actually probably could have just guessed my way through there eventually. But I remain to be patient for the safety of it all. Anyway, here's Dynamo Man. He's the worst boss, I hate him. Alright, so, Dynamo Man over here, despite the fact that he looks like he could also be Astro Man, does of course have a bunch of electric-based attacks. He's gonna throw these things out at you. Oddly enough, yeah, the hitbox on these is actually pretty polite. So the ones that go over you, you can just stand there. You don't have to slide or dash or anything past them. Alright, this attack is interesting because you basically just have to try to hit him until those balls attack you instead, the electric balls. Now, you might think that's a bad thing, but you might also notice that I was able to remove one of them from around Dynamo Man. This time around, he got all three out, and that means there are 3 lightning strikes to dodge. And I'm gonna be honest, these lightning strikes are kind of a pain. The big thing is, I think they alter- oh, this is a healing attack, fuck this. Destroy that as soon as possible, because it's a healing attack, and he's a jerk for having a healing attack. Anyway, though, yeah, I feel like the only rules that the lightning strikes really follow is that they alternate? I don't know, I don't think they track you, but it's also been a hot minute since I actually recorded this. I don't think I assumed they tracked me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, we broke his helmet, so he died in the atmosphere. Oh no, we killed Dynamo Man with oxygen. Rip. Anyway, though, yeah, you do want to prevent him from using as much lightning as possible. Actually, no, I think they do kind of track you, because if I remember correctly, they kind of strike, like, on the side of the room you're on, in sort of an alternating pattern. Anyway, though, for our trouble, we get Lightning Bolt, which is kind of a generic name for our screen nuke. Goodbye! Useful, but I'm sure you can guess it's not very efficient. It would be weird if it were efficient. Ah well. Anyway, that's it for the Robot Masters. Next time on Mega Man and Bass, we go to fight King.